have you ever think about what if Kevin from Home Alone grow older, have a family, and becomes a government assassin?
I would like to start by mentioning that, I saw that Bob has mentioned Jackie Chan's influence on this sequel. So, as a director, how did you translate that into inspiration, into the visual language without losing, the franchise's dry, violent essence?
Yeah, I mean, like we agree on the whole Jackie Chan inspiration. Like the moment we are talking about the duck boat fight, I said like, Bob, did you like Police Story? And he said like, Timo, like I freaking love Jackie Chan. We both quickly agreed that like, yeah, let's apply this into the duck boat fight because I think it fits the nature of Hutch Mansell, who's trying so hard to avoid violence at this point, right? He made his mind up like, I need to spend time with the family. I don't want to be involved in any violent sort of, like into things that could get me further into the spiraling violence. Funny thing is like violence keep on searching for him. And we always understand that what makes Hutch Mansell so special is because it's not because he's invincible, but because he can also get his ass kicked.
Now that you're mentioning that, the Nobody franchise, in my opinion, breaks away from the typical flawless hero action, and Hodge is clumsy, relatable, and even endearing at some times. So, what choices did you make in this sequel to keep it, as human as possible and to humanize the character, for people to see that he's like that, human?
A lot of experience can be drawn from Bob's personal experience and also in a weird way my own experience, just because again like we talk a lot about like fatherhood. We talk a lot about what it's what it means to be a father, or in his case a husband and a father that is present in life while still trying to do your work. And we talk about like Hutch's job, like killing and as being an assassin as a metaphor for being a people in the film industry where we are both really love it. We are both sometimes very good at it, sometimes like just all right. But like how that actually also have a way of pushing our family a little bit away from us. Me and Bob, we talk about, what's the sad thing is like for all this fun that we are having, there's always somebody who has to kind of sacrifice, which is a lot of times is our family. Like when I was shooting, for example, I will sometimes have so much fun. And then I remember, you know what? I haven't met my daughters for a while now. And that's always a sad thing to do. So I think that's what makes Hutch Mansell such an interesting character. He still have all these things in his head. He doesn't want to lose his family. He's afraid to be lonely.
So
That's
now that you're mentioning that, this movie feels like a mix between Home Alone and John Wick, with weapons, traps, and physical humor. So if you had to describe, it in a sentence and phrase, what would you say?
well, yeah. I mean, like, look, Home Alone is definitely a good sort of like one of the source that I'm taking. So I would say this is definitely a fun National Lampoon inspired film, and also an R-rated Three Stooges. Like I think that's a perfect way to say it. But also, I like to say another last thing. Since you said Home Alone, I would say, have you ever think about what if Kevin from Home Alone grow older, have a family, and becomes a government assassin? So I think this is the film.